gorgeous Sunday morning. The sun is shining. It is 29 degrees at 7:37 a.m. And let's go do some road tripping. I wish I had a zoom, but the moon is right above the horizon to the left on your screen, and it is like huge. As I pass these trees, maybe you'll see it. It's like right above the tree line. Very cool this morning. I am in Rosendale, which is a small community in Fond du Lac County. However, Rosendale is notorious. There's only like 1,000 people in this town, real small town, not much to see. But they are notorious for their police enforcing the speed limit. And as I see the cops have pulled somebody over right there. If you go like, I'm telling you, if you go like 3 miles over the speed limit here, your chances of being pulled over by the cops are really good. They are really strict about their law, their speed limit laws here. And here's an example right here. They probably went like 30, 31, 31 and a 30. Yeah, the Rosendale police are strict. So if you're ever going through Rosendale, follow the speed limit. Hey everybody, I am in Ripon, Wisconsin, which is in Fond du Lac, western Fond du Lac County. As I was driving, I realized, oh yeah, there is something of some great importance in Ripon, Wisconsin. It is supposedly, I mean, there's probably other places that claim the fame as well. And before I show you where I'm at, this isn't about politics. I'm just showing you what this location supposedly is. So it is the Little White Schoolhouse, which is the birthplace of the Republican Party in 1854. Now again, I don't know if this is the actual Republican Party birthplace. I mean, there's probably other places that have that claim as well. But here's the little old schoolhouse. It's the Little White Schoolhouse, I apologize. And it is the birthplace. It says birthplace of the Republican Party, open hours 10 to 4. So I don't know if they're actually going to be open today. I'm early. It's early in the morning here. Little White Schoolhouse has been designated a National Historic Landmark. And that was way back in 1974. Again, I'm not here to be political. I am just here because this holds significance, and since I'm here, might as well film it. Here's a official marker from Wisconsin. It says here in 1852, Alvin Earl Bovee of Ripon met with Horace Greeley in New York and advocated dissolution of the Whig Party and formation of a new party to fuse together anti-slavery elements. At the same time, he suggested the name Republican because it felt it was a good name with charm and prestige. The opportunity to act came in January 1854 when Senator Stephen Douglas of Illinois introduced the Kansas-Nebraska Bill, which permitted the extension of slavery beyond the limits of the earlier Missouri Compromise. 3 months debate on the bill created upheavals in all the existing political parties. When the bill passed the Senate on March 3rd, 1854, Bovee promptly called a meeting of 53 voters in the Little White Schoolhouse to organize a new party. Years later, Beauvais recalled, "We went into the little meeting, Whigs, Free Soldiers, and Democrats. We came out Republicans. And we were the first Republicans in the Union. On February 22nd, 1856, a convention was held at Pittsburgh to establish a national organization, and the name Republican was adopted for the new party. Among those present were Horace Greeley and Abraham Lincoln." Birthplace of the Republican Party. In this schoolhouse, on March 28th, 1854, was held the first mass meeting in the country that definitely and positively cut loose from both parties and advocated a new party under the name Republican. Oh. Trying to cover everything up. Just a little peek inside. Interesting. This is Republican House. I don't know what this building is all about here. It's a very old building, boarded up, but it says Republican House. Now, I don't know. Again, the building's boarded up. Pretty cool looking building. Make a nice haunted house. There you go. Ripon, nice haunted attraction, haunted house. Now, I don't believe this schoolhouse, this is the exact location that the schoolhouse was at the time. I believe it's been moved to this location, the original location. No idea where it is, but all right, well, there you go. The birthplace of the Republican Party. One of probably many supposed birthplaces of the Republican Party. Anyways, this one it's got a lot of markers, it's got a lot of historical fact, so this might actually be the birthplace of the Republican Party in Ripon, Wisconsin. Let's see what else we could come across today in our little journey through Ripon, okay? Very old looking buildings down here in downtown Ripon. I like this. I really like the setup of the downtown area here. What drew me to stop is this old Roadhouse Pizza sign. I am loving that. That is like 1940s, 50s. Very neat. Don't know how long this Roadhouse Pizza's been here, but the sign looks like it's been here quite a while. And I love the architecture on that building right there. They just don't make buildings like this anymore. I really like the downtown area though. It's really neat. I also like the retro look of the campus theater here in Ripon, Wisconsin. The Batman, and I haven't heard of this movie yet, the We're Hiring PT. So I don't know who's in that movie, We're Hiring PT. If you know, you can comment below. I'm kidding. I know what that means. I know that they're hiring part-time. Look at this door. Crazy looking door. I just love these old buildings. Up there on the top, I don't know if you can see that, it says Pratt's Block. Right up there. Above that window. And they have Alexandra Games here. Alexandria Games. Apparently you can sit around and play board games. You can purchase games. Across the street there's I guess a restaurant. Patina V. Almost looks like a hotel. A former hotel or something. It's really, I mean, every building here just looks like they were all built around the same time. But it's interesting how some of these buildings, the architecture goes, it's about the same, then it stops. That's a little different there. And that's a little different there on the top. A little different there. A little different there. I like the downtown area here in Ripon. Very historic looking. No mismatch, or should I say mishmash of old and new. All the buildings look pretty much the way they used to. The Long Way Home. This mural depicts the original longhouse of the Wisconsin Phalanx, the first settlers of the Ripon area, who arrived on May 27, 1844, in a valley between two hills. These settlers founded the community of Ceresco, constructed several commonly owned dwellings, and created a communal society of utopian ideals on the Wisconsin prairie. Ripon College professor of art Rafael Francisco Salas designed and created this mural to reflect the optimism that inspired the creation of Ripon and the city's transcendence in the face of conflict. The Long Way Home was formally introduced in September 2014 with support from Ripon College's 14 for 14 initiative and Farrell's Fine Furnishings LLC. 230 Watson Street. This building here was from 1864 to 1904, an opera house on the second floor. 1901-1904, Buchholz Grocery. From 1904 to 1922, Strauss Brothers Department Store. 1922-1924, J. Post and Company. 1924 to 1948, Serlo Department Store. 1948 to 1952, Chipman Federated. It was vacant from 52 to 68. 68 to 84, Schultz Family Store. 84 to 90, vacant. And 1990 to present, the American House. I hate to say it, but this looks like the most plain building on the block. And here's the Mapes Hotel. The Mapes Hotel is one of the oldest buildings in downtown Ripon. It was built in the 1850s as the Mapes House by Timothy Mapes, son of Ripon co-founder David Mapes. After surviving major fire damage in the early 1900s and the threat of demolition more recently, it has been rescued and renovated as a boutique hotel. And there is a picture of what it used to look like. Oh, pretty cool. Pretty cool building. They have a Ben Franklin in Ripon. Wow. I have not seen a Ben Franklin in probably 20, 30 years. Wow. I wonder if they're open. What? And a Radio Shack. Are you kidding? They have a Radio Shack and a Ben Franklin. Here's the public library. It says Carnegie, 1905. It says this neoclassical Ripon Public Library building was funded through a grant from the Carnegie Foundation. There you go. It served as community library until a new one was built in 1973. At that time, a human chain was utilized, passing books from hand to hand down Watson Street to a new library at 120 Jefferson Street. So it must be, it's part of Ripon College right now. It is the President's VP, Dean of Facility, and Marketing and Communications building. I do not know the name of this park. However, they have a skating rink, which is pretty much done for the year. And that was my phone going off. There's a neat little gazebo over there. Yeah, you can melt now. I'll take the warm temps any day. It's supposed to get up to close to 60 today, so looking forward to that. I bet you this looks pretty darn cool though during the winter with the lights lit up like that. And hang on, nice skate. There is a Jay's Barbecue. Oh boy. Oh, and they DoorDash too. I wonder if they deliver to West Bend. I don't know if you can see the sign up there, Ripon State Bank. It's no longer a bank. but it's a CBD store. Oh yeah, CBD stores. They're everywhere. Does it actually work though, folks? Let me know in the comments below if you tried CBD and it's helped you. I don't know, but you think because it's a Sunday, a lot of people are off on Sunday because a lot of people work here 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You think some of these places would be open, but from what I'm seeing, it's like pretty much everything's closed on Sunday here. Well, that's gonna do it for downtown Ripon. Let's see what else we can find in this city of Ripon. Downtown, get a thumbs up for me. Really cool. I'd like to come here one of these days when everything's open and check it out. Ooh, that's an ugly yellow. Ew, my goodness. What were they thinking? Yikes. Ripon has got some pretty cool houses as well. Kind of giving me that Columbus vibe going on. It's a little rundown, but that's a pretty neat house. Ooh, that property is for sale. Man, lots of neat houses in this neighborhood. Just south of downtown. Really cool. Look at that. Cool architecture. Love that one there. This one on the end here is pretty cool. Ooh, and look at that pink, the green one. Now we are coming up to Ripon College, built in 1851. What I do know about Ripon College is that it's supposedly haunted. I do know that much. A couple of halls that are supposedly having some paranormal activity. It's been documented in some books. I will tell you this, one of the weirdest things about Ripon College is that right smack dab in the middle of the campus is Hillside Cemetery. This would be a cool cemetery to play Ghosts in the Graveyard. Get some campus kids along with you. Hey, let's go play some, let's get drunk and play Ghosts in the Graveyard. Who is some notable alumni to come out of Ripon College? Hey Mike, tell us. Okay, I will. Ryan Amici, he was the university administrator. Dick Bennett, head coach of University of Wisconsin Green Bay Phoenix, Wisconsin Badgers, and Wisconsin State Cougars men's basketball teams. Jack Anderson, who was an NFL player. Bernard Darling, who was an NFL player. A gentleman by the name of Harrison Ford is an alumni of Ripon College. He is an Academy Award nominated actor and star of franchise films such as Indiana Jones, Star Wars, and Blade Runner. George Glennie, another NFL player. Tubby Howard, another NFL player. Al Jarreau, the late great Al Jarreau. Frances Lee McCain, she's an actress. Spencer Tracy, class of 1924. He was also an Academy Award winning actor. Ripon? Pretty interesting. 2 Academy Award winning actors. Nice. Nice, very nice.